Hello everyone, and welcome back to Solasta Crown of the Magister. Last time we moved upwards from a laboratory after we had some kind words with somebody downstairs who did not threaten to immediately kill us. And then we came through this floor that was full of many and varied kinds of undead, and now we have another door to progress through. But first of all, just a quick thing I learned from somebody in the comments. Thank you very so much. If you come back to the map, you can see loot containers, and it will tell you what it was and if it's currently empty. So these two over in the library, content currently unknown because we've not been there. So if we revisit dungeons and such in the future, we will be able to more quickly discern whether there is anything that needs to be looted or whether we can just skip straight through. And that's going to be a wonderful time saver down the line. Now, Faith does still currently have spider climb. So is there any benefit to coming down here? Doesn't look to be so. Oh, but we can get to there. And there's a pot, so glad we're keeping an eye out for that, because we've still got spider climb for another 56 minutes. And here we've got cash, an unidentified potion. Can we give that straight to Gothic to identify later? Abyss moss, a morning star, and some rations. Very nice. Also, this torch is burning down, has 36 minutes of torch remaining. And this weapon is not light, preventing the character from using a bonus attack with the offhand weapon. When did that happen? What were we wielding before that? Or is it because we're wielding that in a torch? I guess that should be there like that. If we're going to have two one-handed weapons. Anyway, let's climb up here now. Looks like we're spider climbing around the long way. And we'll have the rest of the party hop, step, and jump across. Now, there is some kind of a teleporter here, possibly down to this chamber beyond. However, there is more stuff to be discovered and dealt with here first. For starters, let's see if we can knock through this window and get some light in here. Just with a sword rather than... I guess we can do it with a spell if we have to. Nope, we can do it. And then we have a nice lit place for dinner. Now, Faith, if you could please put that torch away. And we're going to send you out just to have a poke around with your spidery legs. Of course, Gothic was the one that cast the spell. Now Faith is just benefiting from it. So we can have another window we can smash through. I don't know why we wouldn't if we're going to need light later on. This one just not producing light from the outdoors apparently. And here we will light this up by attacking. On the off chance that down the line another great big combat comes through here if we're fleeing or some such. I'm not really sure which direction we're definitely wanting to be going in, whether the whole party needs to come here and the teleporter behind us is some kind of a detour, or whether this might be the detour. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Come out of the light, come out of the light. Okay. There's a ghast there, a ghoul there, and a ghoul there. So thank goodness Faith has really high stealth. Oh god. Oh god. Where did they all come from? Was this pit of bodies always here? What is happening? Alright, that is terrifying. That we just managed to casually waltz by that. Thank goodness Liv isn't dead now. So we can either pick a fight in that direction, which will lead to, at the very least, 2 bookcases to loot through, but possibly not much else. It's a shame that we can't demand that Faith walk on the walls and see it. Don't do that. Walk on the walls to get past all of this to these containers. Because with 52 minutes of spider climb, now that we know those foes are there, I'm inclined to just see if we can't sneak by with Faith, avoid combat, and go and see what's in... Oh god, there's a pile of bodies here. There's another pile of bodies there. Maybe this is suicide. There's a guy there. I just want to see what's in the bookcases, man. We can't get through here. This is all boarded up. We can't go over. Presumably that's the limit of where the walls reach. Alright, that's going to be something for another occasion. If that is the route that we have to escape through, then at least we know about it, even if we aren't quite prepared for it. Let's get the whole party together, go in the mysterious blue box. Okay, so this is not another loading zone. We just need the full party here in order to enter this room. That is interesting. Oh, hello.
Well, Lazaria's taste in minions seems to be improving.
We're no one's minions, lady.
You defeated her then? I'm almost impressed.
Oh dear. Alright, obviously we're going to go with the +6 charisma from our wonderful paladin.
We need to speak to your master. You can get out of our way, or try to stop us.
Oh yes.
I'm in a generous mood today. Go ahead. But don't expect to get any sense out of the old coward.
What does that mean? Getting sense out of him?
He sealed his apartments off with powerful magic. Keeps raving about gods coming to get him. The minor gate is the only way in.
Minor gate?
Yes, over there.
Well, if it isn't the case that we've just kind of figured out one step forward before 2 steps back, is this where they were talking about the minor gate being? Or is it actually somewhere in this room? In any case, we're obviously going to come down through here and loot everything, and hopefully these unknown creatures don't attack us in the process. So let's just see how this goes. Oh, maybe it's this door. That's me getting ahead of myself. Alright, if these guys don't attack us, because we are now considered, if not friendlies, at least guests. Crafting Doomblade Rapier. Crafting Doomblade Greatsword. And a gold piece.
You must think I was born yesterday.
Oh. Maybe we shouldn't have been stealing everything? Just maybe? Or she lured us into a trap, perhaps. Perhaps that's what happened. Either way, we now have a fight against a brood of blood, an unknown creature, and Aksha. So, where is Aksha? Over at the back there. And her health bar has lots of fancy gold trim around it, so you know she's important. Right, what we're probably going to want is some light. Pastel is up. These guys are undead, so for now, we did short rest. Let's give this a go, see if we can get ourselves some thinking room. Okay, so one of them is now turned and will flee from us. This other unknown creature, not so much. Let's get ourselves a spiritual weapon out. And because it's force damage and doesn't require sight, at least I don't think it does, we might need to be able to see the thing we're attacking, but we'll get that going. We wisdom saved. Oh god. Oh, what? What just happened? Unknown creature attacks Gothic with bite. Crit. Rolls con. Fails. Takes 14 necrotic damage across 66. Faith no longer has spider climb. Gothic is dying. Lovely. And he's the one with the crown that does the healing. Faith is up and Aksha is directly afterwards. I really want to open some of these windows, but that seems like a really slow process. Okay. This thing still fears us, which is fine. We click to attempt to stabilize this dying character with a wisdom medicine ability check. So we can stabilize, but as soon as Kite gets in, he can healing hands, so that's not so much a problem. Drained. Maximum hit points are reduced until a long rest is completed. That's a terrible time. Alright, give me a bow. And we miss the object's AC, which is probably 10, which is really annoying. Now what are we going to get? Yes, give disadvantage on everything. Please. Yes, we will half this damage from the big boss with an uncanny dodge. And they attack again. We con save against that. I am in hell. Alright, I'm going to attack with Kite since he's here, and then Pastel can worry about the healing when she's up after the brood of blood that is currently fleeing us. So, since we are here and we are in range to attack, please cast a spell. Branding Smite. And then attack. And a 14 misses, which is terrifying. Oh man, this is going to be rough. Gothic rolls. Oh, they have legendary actions. Alright. This is not going great, however. Gothic did just get a critical success on his death saving throw, so he's stabilized with 1 hit point. And also, it's really cool that big bads have freaking lair actions and stuff. Like, it's going to be rough to deal with right now, but it's really cool. Right. Gothic has come back at the end of the order, apparently. So, it's not the time for Fireball. It's probably time... I don't know, she's not concentrating on anything, so Magic Missile seems unideal. Charm Person Thunder Wave is going to get everybody else. Sleep is not what we need. Man, I regret my choice of all spells. Let's go with a second level one of these and just go... Cast failed? Oh, because we're slowed. Man, this is rough. And they get another legendary action. Because we changed the turn order. Right. That one's running away. That's fine. First of all, spiritual weapon. Just gonna have to move in closer. And then we are gonna cast a spell. What are we gonna cast? Spirit Guardian seems great. But I don't know why I feel like Daylight is the move here. It's not concentration. So I'm just going to do like... Because if they have like sunlight sensitivity or something, this might impact them. Light hypersensitive, detrimental condition, wounded by light. There you go. We're learning stuff. Yes, shield, because we can't afford to die again right now. Okay, so now we have magical darkness. A veil of darkness and despair covers an area around the Defiler. All creatures except Defilers on their brood have disadvantage on attacks. Man, this is like something else. Faith is here. We're going to be attacking at disadvantage anyway. And we cannot hit anything. Kite. Still concentrating on his attack. Unfortunately, we only get to make one attack because of slow. Yes, block everything. Disadvantage on everything. Please and thank you. Okay. What do we want to do? We have one third level spell left. And Fireball does seem a little excessive. Magic Missile at third level. If it goes off, might be the best thing that we can hope for here, provided the spellcasting doesn't fail. But we can't see this creature? No. Man. What do we do? So we cannot target things we can't see is the real problem here. So I guess we're just going to dodge. So legendary actions, they get 3 per round of combat, and they can take any legendary action they want at the end of any hero's turn. Pastel. Dark Veil. A Veil of Darkness. 1 minute. Cast spell. Alright, let's do Spiritual Weapon first, now that we can get in range. Oh. We moved the Spiritual Weapon, but we can't attack with it, apparently. I'm so dumb. We've already done the Daylight. That's still doing its thing, it's just being overridden. So, let's give ourselves some Spirit Guardians. Faith is down. Faith rolls 1 success. They are immune to something. Targeted by spirits. Regeneration. Defiler regenerates 10p per round when in darkness. How do we get rid of this darkness if they're not concentrating on it? Do we have to move away and make her move away from the thing she created? Honestly. Yes. So, with a sword attack and all the extra smiting that we did, we barely even hurt them. So, I think it's time to change tactics here. And move away from that darkness. Since we've got another spell attack, or another sword attack. Yes. Anything to get more of these creatures out of our way. That was a much better smite. Except Faith is dying. We all succeed on something. They are branded. Emits like cannot become invisible. I'm so lost in what exactly is happening here. We have no spell slots. Oh no, we have our last top level spell slot. Cannot see this target. Are we blind? Drained. Maximum hit point loss. Dark Veil covers all. Disadvantage. I'm not sure why Gothic is blind as opposed to just not... Oh, we may be too close. Honestly, I'm just a panicked mess. And we've already been here for 22 minutes. This is a monster. Don't care about our cantrip. I don't know why that thing took 10 damage. Maybe the sunlight that we made? Perhaps? Pastel is up. Faith is down. So it's gonna be a first level healing wounds, which is a bonus action spell. Healing word. Faith is back. And then gonna cast Sacred Flame, induce a dex save in something. We can't see anything from here. How about now? They make the save, of course they do. Faith is down again. Get ready to see a lot of this. Has she moved out of her area of safety now? Yes. I don't care that it's a third level spell slot. I'd rather be up. And we got knocked down. Knocked down anyway. They're gonna keep me down. Alright. Cast. We can't do Branding Smite because it is a second level spell. We have none of those left. She has been healing from all the damage we did to her previously. That's much better. Do that again. Okay, so she's draining the health of the Blood Brood to heal herself. Very interesting. Gothic is also down now, so it's Kite and Pastel that remain up. This is about how the encounters in my tabletop game go, honestly. Do force damage to this, please. Thank you. And can we see her? Because if we can, I want to cast Inflict Wounds at 2nd level. Man, they resist necrotic damage? Of course they do. Alright, something died from either radiant damage or... yeah, radiant damage from somewhere. Cleric's Flame Strike. Okay, possibly the Guardians that are around us. Faith scored a crit on her stability check. She only has 11 hit points now, but she is up. If we move to here, we can probably see them. Okay, perhaps not. Then they're up again. Kite now has 7 HP. Kite is now down. Legendary action attacks Pastel, I presume. Nope, we're all slow again. Gothic's on 2 successes. Another legendary action. Taking health from the blood bag. Alright, Pastel. If we had like mass healing word or something, I would be all on top of that right now, but that's not meant to be. Guiding Bolt, Sleep, Bless. We are too close to use a ranged attack conveniently, and they are resistant to necrotic damage. And we took a bonus action and we're slow, so we don't get to take a main attack action. This is going to be the end of us. Because they have +8 to their attacks, and half of this is still 1. Yeah, that is a TPK. That is tough with the darkness. Fortunately, this is not Baldur's Gate 3, so I am not going to restart from scratch. We will try this encounter again with a little bit of knowledge, but join me tomorrow and see how that goes. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.